Okay, item number 8, discussion, possible action to appoint Sarah Mathis to the unexpired vacancy at-large term on the CVB through September of 2021, and to reappoint Kalen Swanger as an at-large position through September of 2022.
Are these
Did we
both
have
at-large?
other,
Both are at-large.
did we have, how many applicants did we have?
3.
So we had 3 applicants, and we're pushing 2 through.
2, and there's still 1 vacancy, but that's not an at-large position. It's for ward number.
The 2 councilmen from Ward 3 need to
3.
make that nomination.
Well, where do you see that?
Can we do them
I see
separate?
Robert Moses said for Ward 1.
No, that's where he lives.
That's where he is. That's where he lives,
Yeah.
right?
So he's not being
vacancy.
approved?
I'm not nominating him. I'm nominating,
Can we ask why you wouldn't nominate him
I
over?
thought all 3 were good candidates. I was just more impressed when I interviewed all 3 with, well, Kaylin is relatively new, but she's chairing, but she filled an unexpired term, and so she's been on the CVB for, I believe, about a year, and has done an excellent job and is chairing it. And then Sarah, I just looked at her application and talked to her on the phone. Also talked to Mr. Moses, and I just felt that she was a better fit for.
I'd like to do them separately. I'd be for one, but not for the other, so if we could do them separately.
Well, can I ask a question? And I assume that it's the mayor call to nominate at
On
large.
the at-large, and then there's 3 positions that are nominated by the 3 different wards, and there's still a vacancy for Ward 3 to be nominated by the 2 councilmen from Ward 3 on the CVV.
I'd still like to vote separate.
Well, entertain a motion to approve that nominations.
I'll make a motion that we approve Sarah Mathis.
But that's not what the motion's.
That's not yet.
That's not what the item is, James.
Well, let it sit there.
So I'll entertain a motion to approve the nominations of Sarah Mathis.
But I'd like to talk a second before we go down this slippery slope. I understand, but it's a rabbit hole we're going down potentially here. What do you want to talk about?
I'm not in favor of one of the candidates.
Can we, are you more in favor of the other one?
Yeah, I mean, I think if we had 3 candidates and they were all good, one's been on there a little while, but let's give the other one a shot.
And if I could real quick, I think procedurally, there's no problem with separating them out. It's the same effect on the vote.
So we can vote on them separately? Is that what you're saying?
Well, we know we can do that, but the mayor's going to have to amend his recommendation,
Where it dies.
or it's going to die.
Or it dies.
It's going to die for a lack of anything, unless you're going to
Well, the motion is out there.
Okay, well,
I'll entertain a motion.
Do you want to say anything? It's your,
Well, I will say that I have had discussion with Justin about all 3 candidates. And
I think it dies for a lack.
And those are the two that I felt after talking to them and reading their applications and talking to Justin.
Did he sign up?
Those are the 2 that I felt were the best of the 3. But I think
what's
all
your
3 are good
address?
candidates.
Let's hear it, Justin.
What's my address?
Yeah.
319 East Mansard Avenue.
did you sign up earlier?
Nope, I did not. Both of the recommendations that the mayor has recommended, Kaylin has been the chairperson for a few months now. She's served on the board for about a year and done a really good job, done a fantastic job as the chairperson. And everything I know about Sarah leads me to believe that she would be an excellent board member as well. So both of those recommendations I agree with.
Who's the council ex officio on the CVB these days?
Jeff and Jim.
Because it used to be you and I.
Yep, did.
So it's Jeff and Jim. So are you guys going to those meetings?
Yeah,
Because nobody's ever contacted me about what's going on at those meetings.
we go.
That's what your job would be at that meeting.
They've attended about as much as you did.
Okay. Well, I got put on it right at the last year.
One meeting.
I've attended about 5 meetings there, but I was put on at the end of the deal.
I'll tell you what my beef is with Kaylin Swanger, is she gets volunteer of the year, but yet she tries to charge the 89er Day committee for her services. She closes a business in downtown and doesn't even show up for her last few days. I mean, she has an event and doesn't show up. She took 2 GoFundMe accounts to even get her business up and going. I just personally have a problem, so I just have a hard time voting for someone that I just don't agree with from a business perspective, in how she's conducted herself in town. She's made comments, she's come to city council meetings and then makes comments that are so uneducated, in my opinion, that it's not right. I mean,
I think she's
So-
brought a good perspective to the CVB. She obviously has some talent in marketing.
Sure. Not gonna deny that.
And I think that's been a benefit for what I've seen. And Sarah brings a little bit of a different perspective from the, oh gosh, it's not bed and breakfast. What is the latest?
Airbnb. Sure.
Airbnb thing, which I thought was also a positive thing for us to continue to explore how we can maximize that in the CV.
I was just asking for you to separate them so I could, I mean, I'm sure they both will pass, but I would like to be able to express my feelings on both. I don't want to have to vote no for Sarah because I want to vote no for Caitlin. That's all I'm asking.
You've already expressed your.
Yeah, that's all I have. Now, so I guess now you can do it however you want.
Time before this thing dies?
No.
Died
Okay.
long time ago.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Okay, I will one more time ask for a motion for the 2 nominations.
Why do you get to re-ask when
Yeah,
it
you don't get
died?
to re-ask.
Oh.
It died.
It died.
It died.
Okay?
The floor is open for a nomination.
And y'all need to move on. We got to get Leroy back to the home. He's over there.
So I would make a nomination, or that we
You can't.
approve.
You can't. The nominations,
It's not. It's dead.
okay, let me do this.
So then
Let me do this. So the nominations are at large, and that's the
Okay.
mayor's nomination. I will go ahead and make a nomination then for, I'll split them.
Whoa, it's already died. How are you going to do another
can't.
one?
It's dead. You're,
This thing
You'll
is
be on the
dead.
next agenda, Steve.
Dead
We're on to the
animal.
next agenda
No,
item,
it's
guys.
still an agenda item.
It's dead.
It's
It
still
has
an
to come to the
agenda.
next meeting.
No, it's still an agenda item. I'm gonna split it
Oh.
out, which was requested.
Okay.
I'll entertain a motion to appoint Sarah Mathis for unexpired at-large vacancy for the CVB through September of 2021. I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion for Sarah Mathis.
Is there a second? There's not second? It dies for lack of a second. I'll entertain, I will make a motion to reappoint Kalen Swanger, the at-large position for the CVB for a 3-year term through September 30th, 2022.
So moved.
second.
I have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Submit your votes.
All votes are in.
Okay, for 4 to 3,
There's 2 votes on it.
Oh, James has got 2
Oh.
votes.
It's 3-3, dies.
James, was yours
say a yes, it should say a no.
yours is a no?
Is
Is that correct?
Dead.
3-3.
James, is yours a no?
Mine is a no.
Okay. It's a 3-3 tie, it does not pass. Item number 9, discussion, possible action to confirm mayor's appointment, a nomination for Abe Glassenpour for the Planning Commission for unexpired term through March of 2021.
Hold on, let's talk I want to talk about this.
Okay?
I apologize, I have not gone through the resume of this
Okay.
person whatsoever.
Okay? He's the only applicant.
Okay. So talk to us, talk
Okay.
to me about it.
Well,
Trying to find it.
he's a realtor, retired, semi-retired, I guess he says, semi-retired.
Yes.
Has been in Guthrie a long time.
Is this Abe right up near the?
Yeah.
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 Okay, well,
Yeah.
anyway.
Okay.
So I'll-
Pardon?
I'll make the motion to approve him.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Submit the votes.
All votes are in.
See the votes? By a vote of 5-1, approve of Abe Glassenpour's nomination to the Planning Committee through March of 2021. Item number 10, discussion possible action to confirm the mayor's appointment of Kenneth Ewer to the Board of Adjustments for a 3-year term through May of 2022.
Was he also your only applicant?
Yes. Yeah, he is. As a plumbing contractor, brings some good knowledge of code, which I thought was a good assistance to the Board of Adjustments. He's anxious, interested in getting more involved with the community through the board. Dan, you've had some discussion.
Oh, yeah, I don't mean to prolong, and I was just going to bring up that currently we only have 3 members on the Board of Adjustment. Per our code, it requires a minimum of 4 for any action, so technically right now, even if we had a variance, we could not entertain one because we don't have enough members on the Board of Adjustment. But just to add, I do think he's qualified. He's a local contractor, knows codes very well. I think he'd be a good addition, but we still also have another vacancy that we have yet to fill on the Board of Adjustment, even if he's appointed.
Move to approve.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Submit your votes.
All votes are in.
See the votes. By a vote of 4-2.
Pulling teeth.
We got those all right? Yep.
So can a
The-
council person's spouse be on that board? They don't have anything to do with council. And I ask that on the behalf of my wife, who's talked about being on this board multiple times. And it always comes back to where there may be some kind of conflict, but I'm trying to find out what that is. I don't see it. They never report to us.
Previous legal opinion, as you know, was that there was a conflict
Right,
of interest.
and I'm asking current.
And I don't know if you want to address that
Because
now, or
there's
you want.
zero interaction with council with that
You
board.
want to come back?
We'll come back to that.
Okay,
Okay.
just saying.
Good
Because you can't
question.
get anybody on it. You might as well get someone on it if you can.